What's up, you guys, and welcome to the first episode of the Inspiring All Minds podcast. I am your host, Kandace. Today is something simple. We're going to dive into who I am as your host. I think it's 25 questions that I will be answering um, on who I am as your host. This is the first ever episode. We're going to dive deeper each episode that comes along. I hope you guys are ready. I will be posting my links to my Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, whatever it is. You feel like there's an episode that you want me to talk about, episode that you want me to discuss, anything on, feel free to inbox me. I'm definitely going to cover it. So, in this thing, I think it's 25 questions. I'm not going to look at them. I'm just going to pull one out and I'll read the question, show the question, and then guess what? I am going to answer the question. If you're ready, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share it with a friend. Let's get into it. This question says, do you have a significant other? I do not have a significant other as of now. I believe God's timing is the perfect timing. So I'm not rushing anything. When it happens, and I will know that it will be something. I am not looking for something that is temporary. I am looking for marriage in the future. So right now, I am currently working on me, getting this podcast up, and just living life. Number 2, what is the quality of my relationship with people? When it comes to the people that I have around me, it is more focused on who is willing to work for something. If you're just willing to sit at home and not do anything, if you're not trying to better yourself, if you're not trying to do something for yourself, I don't have that around me anymore. It's a whole new year. 2024 is going to be bright for everyone. So if you're not willing to work for it, if you're not willing to push yourself, because I'm going to send you inspiration, I'm going to continue to push you. If there's something you want to do, I'm standing 10 toes behind you on it. I'm going to ensure you have my support the entire time you are doing it. And that's what I want around me. That's my relationship with others. I believe that as long as I'm feeding into you, feed into me. If there's something that I'm telling you I want to do and you feel like it's not going to work, don't bash it because you feel like it. Because now I feel like you got something for yourself. It may be something you thought you wanted to do, or maybe it's an ideal. So my relationship with others are basically, you push me, I push you. You want to do it, I'm going to push you to the fullest extent. I'm going to send you daily inspirations. I'm going to research. I'm going to do everything in my power to help you. But if you're not willing to give me the same thing back, I have no place for it. How do I want to contribute to the people around me? Piggyback off the last question, I'm going to support you in everything you do. If you're starting a small business, I'm going to support. If you're starting a podcast, I'm going to watch. I'm going to subscribe. I'm going to share it to other people because I want you out there just like I want anybody to push me out there. We all have a lot to say. And if you're willing to talk, why not get somebody to push you? I'm going to push you. I'm going to watch. I'm going to do whatever. If any of you are doing a small business and want me to do it, send me links. You're on a podcast and you want me to watch it, send me the link. Whatever it is, send it to me. I have no problem. And hey, who knows? You may get a shout out. Think about that. How would I describe myself? Depends on my mood. It depends on my mood. Naturally, I am goofy. I like to have fun. I am a homebody. That's something I'm trying to work on. Coming out the house a little more this year, but I am a homebody. I believe that everybody don't have good intention for you. So I am working to ensure that the people that are around me are have my best interest at heart. So for one, yeah, I am a homebody. I believe that That's something I need to work on. I love to talk. So these podcasts may get long because I love to talk. I love to inspire somebody. I will send you a daily affirmation every day if I have to. It's part of me. It's who I am. It's something that I've always done. My friends will tell you, I will send you a message this long telling you, you're going to do this. You're going to be great. You're going to achieve this. That's a part of me. That's a part of my nature. I believe if you got something going, I'm going to support it. If I have to watch it a million times, I'm going to support you. Regardless of how you feel about it, if that's what you want to do, I'm going to do my best to encourage you, to push you to be that person. What movie do you wish you could watch again for the first time? Oh, there's a lot of movies. Um, Probably Field of Dreams. I like the whole concept of giving. If you have not watched Field of Dreams, I'm gonna give you a little backstory on it. Field of Dreams is of a guy his and his family on a farm. He have a, I think it's a cornfield, but he keeps hearing his voice telling him to build it and he'll come play. It's about baseball. If you don't like baseball, you may not. I love baseball. I will play baseball, softball, baseball, either one. I have no choice. Um, so he's getting his voice and it's telling him to build it. So he ends up building a baseball field in his cornfield. Mind you, mortgage late, everything. He don't care. He is going to build it. So he builds it and starts off with one player. These are players that has passed on. So as you're sitting there and you're watching it, you're like, oh, it's always giving them a second chance to do what they've always loved. These are players that can't play anymore. These are players that are no longer able to play. These are players that passed on or got kicked out of the league when they were living. And he goes to different towns, 2 towns, I think, and he gets other players and he brings them back. I will watch that movie over and over and over because being able to give someone a second chance is amazing. I love the movie more than anything. So I think that's one. It's a lot of movies because I love movies. I will watch any movie over and over. Scary movies, horror movies, romantic movies. I love all movies. Cartoons, will watch them. I will watch Beauty and the Beast over and over again. That was two I gave you guys. What kind of people do I want to be around and why? People that are goal oriented, people that want success, people that are not afraid to move, people that are not afraid to let to just sit one place. If you feel like you're not growing, move. There are too many there are too many ways to better yourself. So if you're feeling like, oh, I'm gonna just sit here, oh, I'm gonna just do this, no. Like if you're not pushing yourself, if you're not willing to take that step, I don't want you around me. I prefer goal getters. I prefer people who set goals and be like, this is what I'm going to accomplish this year. I am going to make this much this year. I am going to do this year, and actually do it. Don't tell me, oh, I'm going to Japan this year. That's a little steep. But if the opportunity presents itself in a year, oh, well, I couldn't go because of this. Excuses. We are too old to be making excuses for every little thing. Goal oriented. I want people who believe in themselves, people who are going to work to ensure that they are reaching every goal that they're set. Because I'm going to push you to reach every goal that you set. So I want people who are go-getters, people who are people oriented because you never know when you're in a setting to network. I want people who, if they see the opportunity presenting itself, you take it at full speed. You don't hold out. You take it. You go for it. That's the kind of people that I want around me. When is your birthday? My birthday is May 23rd. I am a Gemini, and I absolutely love my birthday. My birthday is 2 months before my uncle's birthday. I lost my uncle when I was young. His birthday is July 23rd, so it's a connection for me to be born 2 months before my uncle's actual birthday. So yeah, my birthday is May 23rd, and I enjoy my birthday. I love it. I don't regret my birthday. I wouldn't change my birthday if I had the opportunity. I love my birthday, May 23rd. I'm a Gemini. What am I really struggling with at the moment? Consistency. I will put my mind to something and change it a million times. This is not the first time that I said I wanted to start a podcast. I will say, I'm going to do this, and then I'm not going to do it. I would say, oh, yeah, I'm going to do this. Then I'm not going to do it. Oh, I'm going to get out the house this weekend. I'm not. I need to get more on the consistency side. I need to be consistent with what I do. If I say I'm going to do something, I need to do it. But I'm going to try to be consistent with these episodes. I'm trying to put them out every week. Hopefully, I still work. I still do work. So if I can get them out weekly, that's my goal. So I'm hoping to get them out every week. Every Saturday I'm going to push because I'm off on weekends. Hopefully every Saturday, that'll be my goal. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Ooh, married. With children, hopefully. Hopefully building with someone. Like we have something together. And I'm not talking about just family or nothing like that. I'm talking about businesses. I want something with someone. And I want something that ties us together, something we work together on, whether it's a logo or a brand or whatever it is. I am working for that. So in 10 years, I want to be married, children, and have some successful businesses under mine and my husband's name. That's what I want. What do I want to be remembered for? One, this podcast, the Inspiring All Minds podcast. I believe that it'll be a success as long as I be consistent with it. There's so much. I want to leave something in my grandmother's name. Definitely I want to leave something that represents them. So I want to be remembered that, okay, she did this. I also want to start a scholarship fund. I am from a small town. Kids here do not have the opportunity as more kids in the bigger cities. I'm from a small town. So I would like to start a scholarship that is just for my town, and maybe later find other small towns and put one there too. But first start with my community, give something to my community that no other community has. Well, other communities probably have it, but give it that my community have the opportunity that anybody else will have. When it comes to being able to get your education, I have a degree. I know how it is to get a degree. And I know, especially when you don't have like all the resources, all the scholarships, that you're not offered all of the scholarships. You get smaller scholarships that are $500, $1,000. Sometimes it could be hard. So what I want to do is focus more on starting a scholarship that centers around the Inspiring All Minds. So it would more than likely be the Inspiring All Minds scholarship. You have to write what inspires you to qualify for it. Like it's simple things, your mom, your dad, whatever it is that inspires you to push forward. That's what I want to see. So a scholarship is part of it. Would you rather win the lottery or work at the perfect job? Why? I will work at my perfect job because if it's something that I wanted to do, I've always been told if you love what you do, it won't seem like work. So if it's something that I love to do, I basically won a lottery. because it's something that I've always wanted to do. It's something that inspires me to keep going. If I win the lottery, I'm gonna get lazy. I ain't gonna want to work. And that's not my goal. I still want to get everything that I have planned. I still want to get all of my stuff up and running. I still want to leave my name here, other than just saying, oh, I won a lottery. Yes, I could do a lot, but I feel like I can do more for myself if I work for it. Winning the lottery is a one-time thing. If it's an amazing chance to win, but at the same time, I want to be able to continue to work. I'm not stopping because I won a lottery. Because when people win the lottery, we tend to be like, oh, I can buy anything, and I want to be able to work for it. So when I buy something, I'll be like, yeah, I work for that. I made the money for that. That is what I wanted. So yeah, I would probably work my dream job, because hard work pays off regardless of how anyone feel. Hard work is what does it. What is on your bucket list? Oh, okay. My bucket list is long. Very long, you guys. I want to go to Disney World. It's always been a dream of mine. It is something that is on my bucket list. I want to go to Disney World. I want to go with my person. I want to go with my family. I want to go with as a family. We're going to enjoy ourselves. I want it to be memorable. And if we're doing this YouTube thing, I want to take you guys along, because who knows, maybe once this blows up and everything, maybe I'll choose a family and pay for the trip to Disney World. It will be fun. Like, you never know what you will get, because I will be hosting giveaways. So you never know what your giveaway will be. Another thing on my bucket list is to go to Colorado, to the mountains when it is snowing. I want to rent a cabin, and I just want to enjoy the snow. I live in Alabama. We don't get snow. If we get it, it's not for long and it's not too much gonna stick. I want to go to the cabins. I just want to see the snow. I just want to enjoy family time. Who knows? It may be a ski slope we can go visit. I don't know how to ski, but it's a scope. We can go look at it. We can fall down it. Not too high, a little lower. I am down for that. Colorado, I have seen it on videos. It's something that I have put on my bucket list. I want to do. I am going to do. New York, doing New Year's or Christmas. They are both beautiful times. I would love, 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 love to be in New York during Christmas time, because it's so beautiful. So yeah, those are a few. What is the idea of a perfect date? Ooh, you can take me anywhere. But if I had to choose, let's go to the park. Let's walk around the park. Let's just talk with some fruits. I love fruits. So make sure to incorporate some fruits, especially watermelon, strawberries, grapes. Incorporate that at a park. We can have a picnic. That's it. Like, I'm not nobody that you have to spend $300-$400 on. We can sit at home and watch a movie, and I would consider that a perfect date. But if you wanted to take me out of the house, let's go to a park. Let's walk around it. Let's have a picnic. Let's conversate. Conversation is the key thing on a date anyway. I want to be able to sit down and talk with my person without a lot of noise, without a lot of chaos. So I'm cool with sitting down at a park, me and you conversating, and we're enjoying ourselves. That'll be a perfect day for me. Do you have kids? I do not have children as of yet. Do I want them in the future? Yes. How many? Only time will tell. What is your favorite color? For years, my favorite color has been blue, but I have been expanding. I have realized that I was so hooked on it has to be this, it has to be that. I fell in love with other colors. So I can't say I have a favorite color. I prefer blue, but I can't say what I prefer tomorrow. My colors change. I said I don't like pink or purple. I have gardening stuff that's pink and purple. So my color will change, but I love blue. But it may change. I'm not saying it will. I'm not saying it won't because who knows? But blue right now. You guys, we are down to like 5 questions. What do I do outside of work? Write in my journal. I am getting to making candles. A little bit. It's something that is peaceful. It gives me a peace of mind. So that's one thing. Definitely making candles. Writing in my journal. Spending time with family. The normal. Reading my Bible. I believe that is never a time that you cannot read your Bible. I feel like if I'm going to build something with someone, I want to be in the Bible. I want to be close to God as possible. I want Him to be the center of everything that I do now. So, and as you guys can see, I do have a Bible scripture right here, Psalms 46:5. One of my main scriptures, one of my go-to scriptures. You will see this scripture just about anywhere you see me. That's one of my favorite scriptures. So you will see that scripture a lot. What is your most prized possession? Um, Anything someone gives me. I take pride in whatever someone gives me. I have gifts from when I was younger, necklaces, whatever someone gives me, I hold on to it as long as possible. If it's possible, I have the doodle bear. I think it's a doodle bear. They came in 3 colors: blue, pink, and I want to say yellow. I was gifted that as a child, and I still have that bear because it was given to me by my uncle, and I feel like that's something that I'm gonna hold on to for the rest of my life because it was something that was sentimental. It was something that somebody gave me, and I found it. I still have the necklace my grandmother gave me with the K on it. It was given to me when I was young, but it was the thought that, okay, I'm going to get my grandbaby this. I am going to give her this. I'm going to make sure that I keep it. I have a necklace that my mother gave me. It has a blue little pearl in it. And to this day, I still have it. I have a heart necklace. It has a gold heart on one side, diamonds on the other side. That was something that was given to me from my father. I lost him back in 2018. So I wear that. I keep that with because I know there's nothing else I can get from him. I keep it dearly, love it. I have gifts from my godparents. I have cards from graduations. It's not that they don't mean nothing. They hold sentimental value regardless because this is something that was given to me. Was a gift to me. It was a thought that somebody cared enough to give me something. So I hold prized possessions. Like I have a lot. I believe in holding dear to whatever I get. I think I want to save that question for last. What are you inspired by? Life itself, my mother. For those who don't know, well, probably nobody knows. I graduated college in 2018. My mother started college 2019. My mother will be graduating from college January 15th, 2024 with a bachelor's degree in early childhood. To see my mother decide I'm going back to school, I am going to do this, I am going to do that, inspires me every day to push further, to push to become more, to continue to strive. Because if my mother can do it, I can do it. There's no if and buts about it. If she can do it, I can do it. My grandmother, seeing her get up day to day and do what she needs to do, regardless of how she feeling inspires me to continue to push, to continue to strive. My sister, who has sickle cell, don't let nothing stop her. If she wants to do it, she's going to do it. So it's the small things that someone will do that can inspire me to go a long way. I believe in, if I see good in you, I am going to push because you can do it, I can too. But those three, my brother, my brother, most people say, well, the boys, they gonna, yeah, a hard worker than my brother. I will, if he's, when you see someone willing to work to do what they need to do, that's inspiring. So yes, I will definitely say those four. There's others, don't get me wrong, but those four, my mother, my grandmother, my sister, my brother. I have friends that are all doing amazing. But those four has been my inspiration since I was younger. What was your first job? If we're talking about like a paid job, I worked at a convenience store, like a gas station. Nope, it was a convenience store. Y'all remember when Fred's was open? I've worked at Fred's. That was like as soon as I graduated college. But if you talk about like a job that I was just making a little bit, I did work study in college. If you want to consider that a job, that would have been my first job. But if we're talking about like a job, filed income tax type of job, it would be Fred's. I've had 3 jobs my entire life. I've worked at Fred's, at a gas station, and my current job. So if you want, it depends on how I do. This last question, you guys, we have made it to all the questions. This is the last question. It said, what does Inspiring All Minds mean to you? When I came up with the Inspiring All Minds, we have a logo. Inspiring All Minds is a promise. We never know what someone is going through. You can never tell what a person is going through, how much they're going through, what they have been through. And if one video I post or one t-shirt that I wear, because my t-shirt says I am, like in cap letters, I am inspiring our minds, and on the back they have a message. I have one shirt that says, even in your darkest moments, God still loves you. Because we never know what someone is going through. We never know how a person feels in that moment. And somebody can be behind you and read that shirt and it changed the way they feel right off the bat. I want to be the person to start. I want it to be the person to start it, to encourage people to continue to push on no matter what we're going through. There have been times where I needed to be inspired. So I know what people go through. We've all been through trials. We've all been through tribulations. But taking the time out to ensure that we are pushing each other was my goal with this. That's why I did the podcast, Inspiring Our Mind podcast, because I feel like every day is a chance to inspire somebody else to do better, to be better. So that is where I get this from. That is what I want. That is what I hope everyone in the world is doing, inspiring somebody. If you don't think it, when you see somebody, just speak. You never know what that person's going through, and you speaking could have been the best thing that happened to them in that moment. My goal for this podcast is to uplift anybody that it comes in contact with. I do mean anybody. If there's a time when you feel like I need inspiration, you can come to my platform. You can inbox me on Instagram, wherever, and I am willing to talk with you. If we need to set up a Zoom call or whatever it may be to inspire you guys to continue to push, that's what I am doing. That is my goal. So that is what Inspiring Our Minds is. That is what I came up with. That is what I wanted it to be. So you guys have made it to the last question. I appreciate anybody who watches. I appreciate anybody that comes across it. If you feel like you like it, if you feel like it's going to be a success, if you don't, tell me where I need to improve at. But if you feel like I have inspired you guys to get on your path because we all have a path. Manifestation is real. Let's manifest it. Prayer works. Inspiring someone is our goal day to day. And just be you. Be happy because you made it another day. So that was the first episode of the Inspiring Our Mind podcast. It was a little bit lengthy, but you got to know me as your host. There will be other people on the podcast. We will be talking about everything. First dates, where we will not go on dates. All of that. We're going to bring up an episode on it. So if you liked it, comment, subscribe, and send it to a friend. If you want to see something else, DM me on Instagram. I will leave all those links below. Peace.